It seems Toronto FC's attack has woken up, albeit against a USL side. Goals from Ayo Akinola, Jordan Hamilton, and Jonathan Osorio. Please watch that highlight pushed TFC to a confident 3-0 win over the Ottawa Fury. The Reds were dominant pretty much all night, with very little work to do for Clint Irwin at the back. Mavinga looked his dominant self again in the back three, and Jozy Altidore started to get back into his groove in his 45 minutes of play. One of the biggest stories from the match was Liam Fraser, who was absolutely dominant in central midfield for TFC. He made a number of sublime 30-yard passes, including one right to Ryan Telfer near the net which led to Akinola's goal. More to come on his performance this week at WTR, for sure. Now, TFC will turn their attention to the other Canadian Championship semi-final, as they wait to find out if their Voyageurs Cup defense will go through the Montreal Impact or Vancouver Whitecaps. Leg 1 of that final will be August 8th. 85 feet Toronto FC 3-0 Ottawa Fury. Jonathan Osorio is an absolute wizard. He dances his way into the box and all the way to the middle, and then fires a rocket between two defenders, off the crossbar and in. Pretty much ended Steven Dos Santos' career with that run. 75 feet Toronto FC 2-0 Ottawa Fury. Jordan Hamilton. After a few missed chances, he makes no mistake with this one as he comes sliding in to direct a cross-goal pass from Ashton Morgan into the net. This one is over now. 69 feet Toronto FC make their final substitution, bringing in another Canadian in Jonathan Osorio. Jay Chapman makes way. 61 feet, more CanCon. Ashton Morgan enters the match to give Mavinga a little extra rest heading into the weekend. 46 feet, Jozy Altidore's night is done after a half of work. Jordan Hamilton comes in, bringing TFC's Canadian contingent up to 4. TFC aren't losing. In fact, they're not losing so hard that they're winning. Akinola's goal puts the Reds firmly in the driver's seat at halftime. 35 feet Toronto FC 1-0 Ottawa Fury. TFC take a 2-0 lead on aggregate as Ayo Akinola scores his first for the club. Ryan Telfer puts it along the goal line with a sliding touch, and it comes to Akinola, who finishes right by the left post. 22 feet, Mavinga sends a sublime 40-yard ball that drops right in front of Marky Delgado around the penalty spot, but Delgado can't quite get a second touch on it and it bounces out to the side. The ball ends up back at the top of the box for Liam Fraser, who has a valiant go on the half volley but sends it over the crossbar. 1 foot, we're off. TFC kickoff toward the north. Lineups are out. Toronto FC start 3 Canadians, and Jozy Altidore is in the starting 11. Jason Hernandez gets the armband. It's coming home. The Canadian Championship, that is. Toronto FC are back at BMO Field tonight for the second leg of the Voyageurs Cup semi-final against the Ottawa Fury. The Reds have a 1-0 lead after Jonathan Osorio scored an early winner back in Ottawa. Tonight, all they need to do is hold on for a draw, or take home another win. Waiting on the other side of tonight will be the Vancouver Whitecaps or Montreal Impact. Montreal currently have a 1-0 lead in that tie. Last year Greg Vanney put out a fairly strong side in the second leg against Ottawa, although that time they went into the match down 2-1. We'll likely see another lineup of TFC's young Canadian talent, with perhaps a couple regulars sprinkled in, especially at the back. The club is advising fans to leave extra time for travel this evening, due to a strike underway at Exhibition Place. Also, I believe supporters groups are still suspended, so don't expect to see flags and drums in the South End. Toronto FC, as far as I know, the only people still missing are Drew Moore and Oro. Jozy Altidore, Mavinga, and Gregory Van der Wiel returned on the weekend. Match date, time, Wednesday, July 25, 7:30 p.m. Live stream, canadasoccer.com.